Hey, where are we, Allie?
Cuernavaca?
Where are we supposed to be?
Panama.
Yeah. We had a problem. We were excited to do a video from Panama. Neither of us had ever been there. And yesterday morning, when we were in Brazil, we get to the airport and they told us that we weren't allowed in Panama. Apparently, it's all still, we don't totally know what happened, but
If you come from a country that is rampant in yellow fever, which Brazil is, then you cannot enter Panama without a vacuna, and we of course don't have the vaccine for yellow fever because we don't have that issue in the States. So.
yeah.
But they didn't think to tell us that when we booked the flight.
Yeah, nobody told us
the
that.
health declaration.
Yeah, we filled out all the health information, everything. We thought we did everything right, but they wouldn't let us go stay in Panama. We really did try, but we gave it a good effort. So anyway, we landed in Mexico City, and then we had to figure out what we were going to do from there. So we chose this town, Cuernavaca, which is about a 90-minute drive south of Mexico City. We got here last night, found an Airbnb from the airport, and so we're going to explore Cuernavaca the next couple days, and we'll share that with you. Anything else?
No, let's do it.
All right, here we go. We're looking for
Waterfall.
yeah, waterfall. I'm trying to think of the name of it. It's not La Cascada. It's it's a waterfall. I'll tell you in a minute. But we're on our way there. We're down a pretty busy road. It's supposedly about 20 minutes from Centro. Okay, we're at the at El Salto de San Antón, about a 20-minute walk from Centro. Easier than I thought to find.
Yeah, and it wasn't like a bad hike. You feel like it was 20 minutes.
No. It's open. I thought that it was maybe going to be closed and we're going to have to find somebody who could get us in, kind of like the Parthenon in Zihuatanejo. But it's open. A lady chased us out and said that it's entry by donation, so we gave her 100 pesos, and she was pleased with that. And once you're in here, there's one vendor selling jewelry and stuff, but we're the only people here. So I don't know if we're going to be his only non-customers of the day, but it's cool. I mean, what do you think of the waterfall itself?
It's really beautiful. Yeah. It's bigger than I expected, just because we're in the middle of this town, but yeah. Yeah,
it's definitely the place is kind of falling apart. They're not working on it at all, and there's a lot of trash at the bottom, which kind of blows, because you look at it, you see a lot of potential, but it's still really cool to see, and it's amazing it's so close to town. This is Jardín Borda, and Allie, why don't you tell us about this?
Because I know anything.
We don't know anything about this place. It's 30 pesos to enter. They had a lot of artwork as you came in, right?
Yeah. I was wondering if it's like local artists or something, but lots of art.
Yeah, lots of art. It's okay. I mean, it's nice, but like kind of like the waterfall, it definitely maybe you feel like it could be more than it is, right?
Yeah, but it's big and you can wander all around. There's some people having a picnic, and yeah, it's cool to check out for sure.
Yeah, 30 pesos. I mean, anything, not much is, what am I trying to say? For 30 pesos, what do you expect? Yeah, exactly. So it's definitely worth 30 pesos. We negotiated a rate of 800 pesos to go out to Jardines de Mexico, which is about 30 minutes from here, I believe. Although we're stopping to get gas, so it may take a little longer to get out there. And that's there and back. You wanted 500 pesos to go there, and he's paying us, or we're going to pay him 300 more to wait for us and drive us back. So, well, we'll see how that goes. That was quick. He just needed to put, I guess, half a liter into his tank, and we were off. This whole stop was like 48 seconds. We just finished dinner tonight at Hippo Pizza. It's located right across the street from this cathedral, the Cathedral de Cuernavaca, which we visited earlier today. We don't know much. I mean, do you know anything about that cathedral?
Do I ever know anything?
Well, neither of us know much about anything, but it's from the 16th century. I know that much, so it's very old. What did you think about the dinner place that we just went to?
The pizza was delicious, like thin crust, and they have all sorts of just very different. Ours had like pear and brie and pepperoni.
Yep. Nice view. Nice area of town. Earlier today, we trekked out to the what was it? The Jardines de Mexico. Yeah. It took us about an hour to get out there because we didn't take the toll road.
Because we're cheap.
We're cheap, but we did pay for it. The 80 pesos for the ride back. I would say, like most things here, it exceeded my expectations. I mean, what do you think about it?
Yeah, it was good, and if you're close, definitely stop in and see it. But the fact that we spent 3.5, how much time did we spend to do it?
That, yeah.
3.5 hours. It was kind of a lot, especially considering we only have a limited time here.
Yeah, and it cost us 225 pesos each to see it, which is about $11.25 US.
So in total, for our whole trip out there,
it was about $75 total, counting the toll. Also, it's hot. Alexander von Humboldt, again, another person we know nothing about, some German physicist or something. He traveled throughout the Americas in the early 1800s, and he came here and he called this the city of eternal spring. And we're here, and I think it's spring, but it was really really hot there. So just keep that in mind.
It's just hot all around.
Yeah. But other than that, it was cool. It's very pretty. There was somebody doing her quinceañera photos.
Oh yeah.
So it was nice, and I feel like we did a lot today. So it was a good way to end the day. And now what?
Beers.
Yeah, we're gonna go get some beers. It's a new day. We're getting after it semi-early. We're starting at this site, which is
Teopanzolco.
Yeah, Teopanzolco. That dates from about 1200 to 1521 AD. We paid 85 pesos each to enter, and we're going to check it out right now. These are the temples of the gods that they worshipped. They found under one temple 92 bodies of men, women, and children that they had sacrificed. When the Spanish conquered these people, they were still constructing the buildings here and the temples, and that was in 1521. This is the Robert Brady Museum. It was a 16th century monastery that Robert Brady, who was a artist from the States, bought in 1960, and he converted it into basically this collection of art and works, and when he died in 1986, he left it to the city, I guess. But,
you said earlier, yeah, the city.
The city, yeah, so when it was turned into this museum. We paid 60 pesos each to enter, and then I had to pay an additional 40 pesos to record video. A lot of the works here include stuff from Robert Brady. There's a self-portrait of Frida Kahlo with a monkey, a lot of stuff from Diego Rivera, and things from the 20th century all the way back to 2,000 years ago. All right, that's about it. Cuernavaca. Last night we had a really good dinner.
Yeah, it was delicious.
At La Provence restaurant. It's a restaurant hotel, really nice area of town. Good service and good food.
Hotel's beautiful.
Yeah.
They suggested we go check out the pool and everything. The grounds are absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it's really nice. We the one thing we couldn't do was the Palacio de Cortes. That was built in 1535, and it looks like they're doing some remodeling. There's not a lot of work going on, but it's covered up, and there's a museum in there, so we couldn't get into it. We did walk through the artisanal market next door, and it's pretty standard artisanal market. We tried a few rooftop places, and they were okay. Good views, but service wasn't super great. We'll just leave it at that. All three places. So, but other than that, it's a really nice town. I think I don't know. I mean, what would you say about the town?
It's definitely a town worth visiting. Like I was saying, I could have done probably 5 days here, and we were talking about how it wouldn't be a bad place for an expat to come.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of amenities, and it's pretty huge. And there's just so much to it. I mean, if we didn't already have a place that it could be on the list of a place to be
totally.
for us too.
If someone was looking to move to Mexico and wanted a list of potential places to live in, if they didn't want Zihuatanejo, then I would recommend checking this place out. There's not a lot of tourists or expats that we could tell, but people are really friendly.
Yeah. There's a younger crowd, which
younger crowd for sure,
different than we used
which is
to.
nice. So so check it out. All right, we'll queue up some riding the bus home music, and we'll see you next time. All right, thanks. Bye.